Hey, nerds! It's been a while.
I feel like we start every video, it's been a while. Anyway, so we just saw
RWBY Volume 6 premiere.
which was a
Awesome!
lot of fun. It's better than the entirety of Volume 5.
Oh my god, so much better.
It is. So they started it with the fight premiere, or the ending fight, I should say, from Season 5.
So the last 2 episodes.
Which was important because it's kind of like, I don't, like
I remember everything that
all the
happened, but it was just
stakes
like,
had, bled out of me, though. I didn't really, that fight didn't hold much significance for me. But, seeing
You mean the maiden fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean, the whole, fight for Mistral.
Oh, yeah, it did kind of drop the ball. It felt like people playing with toys, and they couldn't figure out how to make sense of the fact that they had to put the toys down to play with other toys to continue the, mini vignettes of fights.
So literally going from, this fight scene is terrible, to, y'all, thank God. It's almost like the spirit of Monty Ohm was like, be better. It was wonderful.
Yeah, the premiere is actually really there in terms of fight choreography, surprisingly.
The story is actually better, the writing is better, the dialogue.
The dialogue is better, but I will say one thing, other than a few characters that I have issues with, in general, even with when RWBY's had its worst time in writing, the character moments are still pretty real to the characters. I never feel like they cheapen a character other than Adam. So
Fuck that. Adam is amazing. First off, they embody Adam to his core. I was not an Adam fan. Because, by the way, I hadn't seen the little vignette of Adam.
Oh, the Adam trailer.
We saw it today.
For the first time.
So, they embodied Adam so well. I was not an Adam fan. I was on a train of Adam can, drop from the series and I wouldn't notice. And now I'm a full-fledged Adam fan. He's my favorite male character in the show. It is.
But not in Torchwick?
Who?
Anyway, I think that the fighting choreography for the Adam trailer was actually really cool. It was nice to see Adam actually, kicking ass like he was in the Black trailer, because pretty much all of his kind of fighting, which has been very little in the main series, has been really, really not. It's been the worst.
It's been the worst.
It's been literally the worst.
It's been literally worse. And his fighting and everything has been the worst. He gets no love. However, talking solely on what they showed us for season 6, without giving any spoilers, is they set it up to what we wanted for season 5. We wanted what we got now earlier in season 5. We wanted halfway through season 5 to be where we are now in season 6. And I feel like they wasted time and they expanded on season 5 longer than it should have been.
You think season 5 should have been shorter?
No, I think they should have put the ideas from season 6 into season 5. I'm glad they waited, though, because it's important, because now it's good and not trash. So, I'm cool with that.
I mean, it's totally understandable, although I think that just getting back into the new season is kind of biasing us. I am wondering when the season's completely done and we do a review, how we're going to feel about overall, especially this first episode, because this first episode was so good, but almost feel like it was too good to be true. Like they were trying to put out all the stops for this episode to make sure people were still going to be invested in RWBY.
Side note for the Magic Negro, I was a little butthurt at that. Why is there a Magic Negro?
Wait, there's a Magic Negro in RWBY now?
At the end of it.
Oh, no. They're Magic Native American.
Okay, I'm sorry. Magic POC.
Magic POC, yes.
Okay, fine. Magic POC. Which is synonymous with Magic Negro. Just so we are all clear. And if you don't know what the
trope?
Magic Negro trope is,
You can literally Google it.
you can Google it. You can Google it with the harder letters too that I'm not gonna say because like I don't want to give no one an idea that it's cool because.
I mean, it's basically just the Legend of Bagger Vance.
So yeah, basically, I don't get why this is necessary. Like, there's already not too many people of color in RWBY that matter. So,
But introducing a new one,
a
like
magic
how they
one.
did.
Yeah, like.
Well, I don't know. You know what vibe I got off that character? The orange skin character from the new Star Wars movies. Like they seemed very much like that character.
They seem like the grandma from
Foster's.
no, from that movie we haven't seen. The Disney movie. With the chicken and the rock. Mona?
Chicken. Oh, it was like Chicken Little.
Is it
Moana.
Moana. Sorry, like I'm the worst. But she seems almost identical to Moana. Moana's grandma. So like it was unnecessary.
I feel you. I do like how they like. I feel like the more the series goes on, the more it's like, but queerness. And there's a lot of people who are still like, Ilya isn't a lesbian.
Okay, so first off, if you think for one moment that the chameleon isn't a lesbian, you are either A, a self-hating LGBTQ plus member, or B, a homophobic. These are your only options. Because the only way...
Hey, that is mean.
Fuck that
they
shit.
are homophobic. You can't be a homophobic. That's mean.
The only way this person is straight is if the writing staff are bitches. And they decide to be cowards. And not take the logical conclusion and admit to queer baiting. And that's it. Because there's no conceivable way for this character to be straight. Or to not at least be bi. First and foremost. Secondly...
I like how you said at least be bi. Like, bi is like diet soda.
No. So if the character's bi, then it makes sense for them to be in a straight passing relationship.
Uh-huh.
But they are still part of, the LGBT community.
Yeah.
So I think they're full-on lesbian. Like, just flat out fuck men. But, like, maybe they're not. Maybe they're bi.
We just haven't had a chance.
Or maybe they're pan. Which are similar, but different. And there's nothing wrong with either of these things. However, the writing staff is really going to have to just like step it back and be like, we were leading the community on the whole time if they're like this character's straight.
Well, I mean, if they do that, then wouldn't it be necessary to put like out an apology instead of like laughing about it? Like,
No,
I feel like people would drop the show for
No,
that.
they couldn't put an apology. They absolutely could not, because putting an apology would be admitting a fault.
Well, yeah, because it will be their fault.
Right, but they can say you were reading in the subtext that wasn't there. They could say you were reading into friend subtext or all this other fun stuff, because female relationships are so hard to write that writing them make them all gay because reasons that don't exist in every media.
Well, I feel like the season premiere actually has a little bit of pandering for the fandom, for the ships. Specifically, like their characters that are like very much like, oh yes, Blake Yang,
or even Blake's son, or even Blake Ilya, like
really all your
the
ships.
The amount of like Blake ships that are like given a little more weight, it's beautiful. The amount of ships that are actually given like a little breeze to push them along out of the harbor is great. However, until we get an official statement from Rooster Teeth
Or a kiss.
that they're fuck a kiss, I don't trust the kiss. I need an official statement that these are gays. I ain't gonna trust it.
Because they can always pull it back in the
literally,
last
they could
minute.
be like, oh, they were French, and they literally would put in, like, we made RWBY rated R, they put in a whole sex scene, and like, no, they were just fucking as friends. Like, mutual masturbation is just things that, people do when they identify as girls. Like, that's what y'all do at slumber parties, right? Y'all have pillow fights, you jack each other up, You play with each other's asses. Like, it's just, like, this is just things,
Don't tell all the
these are just
secrets.
things you do at, like, slumber parties, right? Because, like, far be it from a cis guy. So straight up, not just... Anyway, I'm getting preachy.
I want to mention that I got a little nudge in my Ruby Weiss ship as well. I hope other people notice there's a little nudge there. Obviously, it's definitely something that could be like, oh no, they're just friends. I'm like, I totally accept that.
Side note,
but
there's
the
a
more
nudge.
interactions they have, the more I'm like, yes.
There's a nudge in the unfortunately Oscar crow ship, which is unfortunate.
I mean, they know about all the ships, so
unfortunate.
they have to pander to everyone, don't they?
It is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
I mean, Osman and Crow, I ship it till the day I die.
Well, you have to tell me about that later because I didn't notice that one.
Unfortunately,
probably because it's not one of my
Osman
main ships.
doesn't
It's not my
exist.
main. It's not a ship that I have.
Osman doesn't exist anymore, and unfortunately, that sucks because you can't ship Osman with anyone without it being awkward.
And problematic, yes.
I mean, just on so many levels.
All levels.
Anyway, so we had a lot of fun. There was cosplayers. There were a surprising amount
Of POCs and queer people.
Like, just the amount of visibly queer and the amount of visibly POC, because, you know, there's white passing blacks. Haha, we're invading your spaces. Anyway, so it was fun. So we had a lot of fun here. The premiere itself was great fun. We had less fun, at least I did. I can't speak for you. Than the season 5 premiere.
I think in the overall experience, I had more fun for the season 5 premiere. But I think for this premiere, I actually enjoyed the content more.
Yes, the content was better in this one, but the experience of last one was better.
Yeah, because there was just more people in the last one, like, kind of engrossed in, like, fan culture and, like, just really feeding off of each other's energy. Here, like, honestly, we were the most vocal people, and, like, we interacted with people, but that was pretty much it. And you can't have a concert when people are not sending energy back.
It's, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So, long story short is, I'm looking forward to hearing what you nerds think. And most importantly, it's, how do y'all even feel about RWBY?
At this point, because I know a lot of people are dropping off the fandom.
Like, people are like, RWBY isn't even my main show anymore. I hate RWBY. And
Or people are just into RWBY for the smut. Fan fiction.
the fanships, the hopefully canon ships. But
I mean, people who were in it for fights were like really sad season 5. But now season 6 will like, oh my god, they threw a Phoenix down on all the fights.
They're so much better. I could die.
Oh, also want to mention new Grim designs. Fucking perfect.
I want a Grim plushie now, especially
just now.
Of the Grim that they fight in the season premiere. I want that plushie. Like, I need it in my life. Like,
spoilers, they fight Grim.
First off, if anyone didn't see that coming, they have issues. I need that plushie in my life, in a full body, like, pillow size. I need this plushie to be a whole nother person in my bed. It is beautiful.
As always, nerds, like, comment, subscribe. We'd like to hear from you. We're definitely going to be making more videos recently. Had a lot of shit going on in our lives, our collective life, and hopefully we'll be more consistent with video making, especially in the RWBY space.
Side note, don't quote us. Like, just don't quote us.
What's a quote?
Like, we gonna try our bestest. However, like, it's gonna be like, hey, we did a thing.
Yeah, I mean, especially since if, you know, the government has its way, we won't exist.
Right? It's gonna be like, woof, these people were never here. Whoa.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel too good.
Later, nerds.
Have a good one.
Whoa.
Buffett.